Okay, so big news. It's been happening for a while now, but there is going to be a live action How to Train Your Dragon. Now, I've been quiet about this matter because I'm not really happy about it, to be honest. And I'm going to explain everything why I'm not happy about it. But yeah, so let's just talk about the live action How to Train Your Dragon. I'm not even going to get into the cast because I don't think the cast is going to affect the movie. The movie is just going to be awful, okay? Listen, I'm sorry, DreamWorks. I'm sorry. I love How to Train Your Dragon so much. It's not even funny. That was my childhood growing up. Like, I'm not even being dramatic. Like, oh yeah, I loved no, I loved it. I loved it. Like, it's not even funny how much I loved it. I wore a black fur vest during the summertime just so I could dress like Hiccup. Like, during the summer, green long sleeve with a black fur vest. Like, if you don't believe me, I'm telling you the truth. I made my own book of dragons. Like, literally, like, it was my personality. Like, I strive to be like Hiccup. I strive to know the universe better than anyone else. I still know so much about the dragons that I'm like, I know more about dragons than I know about math. Like, it's that bad. But listen, I grew up with this movie. So why am I upset that they're making live action? Let me tell you why. Take a seat. Because I'm going to tell you why I'm upset. Let's just go with Disney, for example. Now, I know that DreamWorks made How to Train Your Dragon, but Disney has been making a lot of live actions. And they've been okay. There's been some where I'm like, okay, you can't beat the animated. I mean, it's the original, it's the golden. But, they do a really good job on the live actions, on some of them. Now, let me tell you which ones I think are exceptional. Beauty and the Beast was beautiful. I loved it. I loved it so much. But the animated one obviously is still better because it's Beauty and the Beast. But I loved Evermore. I loved that whole scene that they did with the Beast. They gave the Beast a whole lot more character. Aladdin was beautiful. I watched it 5 times in theaters. It was spectacular. I loved it. But the animated version was still better just because it's the animated version and it has Jafar's song. We took out Jafar's song at the end and that made me mad. That was the only thing I didn't like about the movie. Mulan. I have not watched it. You know why I haven't watched it? Mushu's not in it. The Cricket's not in it. They don't even have the music in it. Lee Shane's not in it. Why call it Mulan? It's not Mulan. Like, I was upset. Cinderella. Cinderella was okay. It was alright. But it wasn't that good. I watched it one time. Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast, I've watched multiple times. Now you're like, okay, what does this have to do with How to Train Your Dragon? I'm just saying, like, some of the live actions are really good, and some are really bad. And I feel like How to Train Your Dragon, no offense, DreamWorks, is just going to be a really bad one. Like, this is what I'm scared of. I like Sonic the movie, and I honestly talk a lot about it with, like, my friends and stuff. If I had any, I would, at least. But what I'm saying is, Sonic, he looks like Sonic, but it looks so wrong because he's in, like, our universe. Like it looks so bad. Like, he's scary looking, you know? I'm so scared of how they're gonna make Toothless look. Like, it's not even funny. Like, I'm so scared. I'm like, what are they gonna do to Toothless? Like, at this point, I don't even know if I'm gonna go watch the movie. I'm so scared. Obvious I'm gonna watch the movie. But I'm still so scared to watch the movie because I'm like, why would you do that? You can't. Toothless is too cute animated. Like, they're gonna ruin him. Like, I'm so scared what they're gonna do to him. And, like, the fighting scenes, like, it's gonna look too much like CGI, I feel like, and I'm really scared, because I'm like, this movie was so amazing, and now they're gonna ruin it. I'm so scared. And, like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. How to Train Your Dragon 3's animation was already so beautiful. It looked realistic. Like, I don't know why they're doing this, and I'm so scared. It's not even funny. So I keep looking over here because I have my own little Toothless here. And a little Light Fury. And, of course, I have a Stormfly. But I'm just saying, like I said, I love How to Train Your Dragon, obviously. I'm very passionate about what they're going to do. There are some things that if they don't happen, I'm walking out of that theater. Like, I'm not even playing. And the first one is easy. If I sit down in that theater, I'm sitting there like this, and he doesn't say, "This is Burke," I'm walking out. That's strike one. why even make the movie? It's not gonna start like that. So, DreamWorks, if you're watching this, I'm sure I'm not the one who feels this way. If you're watching this, which you're probably not, understandable. You got your own time, your own things. That's fine. If you're watching this though, take this note. If it does not say, this is Burke at the beginning, it doesn't have to have the whole long dialogue about him talking about the past and everything like that. If he doesn't open up, but this is Burke, I'm walking out. Actually, I probably won't. I gotta see it, but I'm just saying, I'm walking out. The music better be the same. Don't change the soundtrack, because the soundtrack's the best thing DreamWorks has ever made, besides Hiccup. But yeah, just don't ruin it. That's all I'm begging, and I feel like they're going to ruin it. Now the cast, I've heard there is some confliction about the cast. I don't like who's casted. Let me tell you this, without like, it's hard to say. The cast won't ruin the movie when the movie's already gonna be bad. Like, I'm sorry, you don't make How to Train Your Dragon live action. You just don't do it. I don't know why they're doing it. I'm infuriated. I mean, if they're gonna do it, like, do a whole different story. Like, a whole different story. Actually, instead of making live action, please give us another Race to the Edge season, or How to Train Your Dragon after the third movie. Like, before they have kids, but after their wedding and them building new Burke. Like, please give us something like that. I don't care about a live action story I've already seen. Give me something more. Give me more Hickstrid. Like, this is all I'm asking for. But, yeah. I don't know if this really makes sense. I just had to share my thoughts on it because I love How to Train Your Dragon. I think you guys know I like How to Train Your Dragon. And I had to share my thoughts on what I thought about the movie coming out. So, let me know what your thoughts are. And, yeah. Make sure to keep it crispy and to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed.